Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Good evening to the entire globe. Welcome to the Bvrfam. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope all is well with you guys. I need to get straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, you can see what's going on your screen right here. We have two young ladies that are missing. All right. I'm not going to belabor the point. You know what I'm saying? These two young ladies are two of many, unfortunately. These two kids are two of many, unfortunately, that has been missing in our country. And this got nothing to, well, I'm not going to say it has nothing to do with politics because I don't know who is involved in a transnational organized crime and criminal syndicates that is doing organ harvesting and stuff like that. I don't know who is involved in these types of things. But ladies and gentlemen, please understand that we need to protect our children, and the best way to do so is the man up above, the Almighty God. That's it. We need God to protect and cover our children because you're not, as a parent, you're not going to always be there. You understand? You're not going to always be in the space where you'll be able to physically protect your child. Come on, Green. Good evening. How you doing, love? You're not. You're just not going to be. It's not possible. You understand what I'm saying? So, in that regard, we need community. We need each other, and we need more than anything else. We need the Creator, the Most High God, to be, to have our backs, and we have to pray for that. We have to fast for that. We have to read the word and cover our children and cover ourselves. Point blank, period. Now, before I get into anything else, I want you to listen to this audio. This is hot off the press, reminding you guys of some dire help that a brother, a freedom fighter of ours actually needs. I'm going to leave that up on the screen right there. And I'm just going to play the audio in the background. Check this out.
This need crowd. My people like and share out this. Like and share out this. Because this really need crowd.
Blessed love talk, minor talk for the press. Big up on yourself. But you see them corrupt people away in the Jamaica Labour Party, in the justice system. You see me? Yeah man, under the law enforcers them. Them no want no decent police officer, no servant of the state, They want the corrupt one them. Who them can give advice to go out there and analyze the poor people picnic. Because if you have a police officer, we are deal with the poor people, picnic them, me not attack the criminal, You see me? Me attack the decent, hard-working citizen them. See, in a Jamaica, with, integrity, loyalty, and honesty. You see me? Them no want them. Them want to corrupt one them, where them can send out to analyze the decent, hard-working citizen of Jamaica. You see what I say? Because look all upon the police officer that did stop him co-worker from seize people vehicle illegally. What to him? They hide him. Then send him somewhere where he mustn't be heard or to work.
Some my wisdom warriors on the year where Asha 11 say, me agree with every single thing Asha just say, me people. But anyway, me have something for tell you now. Asha 11 really need our help. He needs some medical assistance because he have an operation to do, and it is quite serious, my people. So I'm asking if anybody have anything, if you could just send something to his PayPal. Me want to the member say, member say Asha 11, I want our freedom fighter, Member say Asha Levy, my people. I want a freedom fighter. You always see him all over social media. Sometimes Talking Mind TV post him and other bloggers post him also. So guess what now? We just want everybody to come together and chip in. Because every little make a muckle. But as I said before, I'm gonna make him do a little small clip and then I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna say what really I got on. Alright? I'm gonna put his PayPal link in the comment section. Anyway.
All right, so you hear that, ladies and gentlemen. So what I've been doing while the audio was playing, ladies and gentlemen, is dropping the link to Asha 11 PayPal. It's Carlton Hurst 934. That is the name of the PayPal. The link is PayPal for medical assistance. That's me spamming the link and the name of the PayPal. Ladies and gentlemen, like she said, if it's even $1, if it's even $1, if we have 100 people listening, 100 people sending $1, it means that that's $100. So again, I'm going to drop the link. Ryan Campbell, how you doing? Again, I'm going to drop the link to his PayPal. Boom, right there. All right. That's his PayPal. It will go directly to him so it can benefit him, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Cool. All right. Let's get into the rest of what we got to get into. Please remember to hit the like button coming through the door, ladies and gentlemen. And follow me on all of my platforms here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Like, share, and if you have not yet subscribed, consider to do so and become a part of the family here. Become a part of the BVR family. Alright? Now, the title of this video is that this is dangerous, disgraceful, and disturbing. And you might be asking yourself, what do you mean? What do you mean, Bolo? It is dangerous, disgraceful, and disturbing of what is happening in our country. And here is why. The Lord works in very mysterious ways. The video that I'm about to play from Pastor Peter Chambers just dropped less than an hour ago. Literally. And it's funny how it's going to tie into all of the things that I'm here to talk about. Man, God is something else, man. God is something else. Triumphant Healing and Deliverance Ministries, big up yourself. Alright, so let's hear Pastor Peter Chambers' latest message to the people of Jamaica and the leader of the country and his followers and all Jamaicans. Let's go.
A blessed morning, one and all. This is your apostle, Elijah Peter Chambers, once more with a pounding word. Hallelujah. A harsh one and also an intriguing one. And my topic today, my story, put behind bars for speaking, thus said the Lord. And our theme, point to win, always winning. Even when you stepped on me, you reject me, you pushed me aside, you ostracize me, and you say all manner of things against me falsely. And one of the things that you and I must understand, that all of these entities that you have thrown at me, you are literally placing me on the footground where I will achieve, succeed, accomplish something that will blow the very mind of the people. Hallelujah, in the region and in the territory in which we stand. And our scripture for today is Nahum chapter 3. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. The noise of the wisp and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both bright sword and glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain. Is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. And there is none end of their carcasses. They stumbled upon their corpse. One of the things that the people of Jamaica must understand, that if a country is ruled by a dictator, persons who ruled out the commandments and the precepts of God, that causes the success, the achievement of a land, of a country. When we have a leader, the present leader of Jamaica, who have ruled out the legislation for abortion, for gambling. I don't know if you recognize that gambling has taken over Jamaica. They're bringing in casinos, and they have ruled out the law of corporal punishment. They have touched the OBA law. They have gone into the sexual world, the sex workers, legitimizing these people in Jamaica for sexual interaction from a business perspective. So you're building a Sodomic territory, and then now on the sites you legalize the transmission, character, and the attitude in the land that the people, the hungry belly people who follows you, they can't seem to recognize the evil that you have brought upon the land. Look at all the roads in Jamaica. And now some of you start blaming the rain. Look at the roads that some of you have built. You have built many roads. And these roads have become deplorable. The potholes that are coming into the land. Listen, when the blessings of God is upon the land, I can tell you, when the blessings of the Lord, the Bible said the blessings of the Lord make it rich, but it added no sorrow with it. You can't say that you are pushing prosperity, but it's be a pothole in Jamaica. The infrastructure is coming down to destruction. He that woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery. How long you think you can hide? The Bible said he that hideth his sin shall come to a ruin. Jamaica needs to get back to the place where they once knew God, where they know God. The people of Jamaica, we have turned our back against God. You see even students coming out, young people in the land coming out. They have recognized what is happening all over social media. Concerned young people are pouring out their heart of where Jamaica is heading. The country that has churches per square mile, the country that knew God, and they have turned to idols and graven images. They have turned to a man, worshiping him, giving him credence and deity. One said that he is their Messiah, others said that he is their bro God, and then they conclude that it has nothing to do with honoring him as a God. The Bible said you should have no other gods beside me. The people of Jamaica, we must wake up and recognize what is happening in the land. There are corruptions, there are drug lords, there are mafias, there are human trafficking, witchcraft. What has happened? You have opened the portals in Jamaica, and that is why we have seen so many evil. The Bible said that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So all these evil, they have entered into the land since this present leader has entered into Jamaica, saying that he's building Jamaica to a third world on the objective of international men who desire to possess Jamaica for themselves. Hallelujah. The land was given to us. Our forefathers, they fought with their lives for freedom. They fought, hallelujah, during the time of slavery. But Bob says that we are to free ourselves from mental slavery. He didn't say we are to free ourselves from chains and shackles from a physical perspective, but to free ourselves from mental, from 2020. The global world is under mental siege. And you realize that people no more want to reason anything that is pure, that is right. But people, they are more embracing untruth. The Bible said that you cannot pour new wine into dirty bottle. Jamaica is in trouble with God. I bless. The people of Jamaica have turned away from God. They have backslid. But the Bible said that in Rome, in Genesis chapter 1, 2 I should say, that he married to the backslider. Return unto your first love, unless I will remove your candlestick. Some of you will experience physical death, spiritual death, eternal destruction. What it profit a man to gain this whole world and lose your own soul? The wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is death. The Bible says that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Hallelujah. Why do you want to perish? When we look at what God has done for this man of God in 2021, March 24, 5 a.m. You can't tell me that there ain't a God. You can't tell me that God does not defend. The Bible said only the fool said in his heart that there is no God. And that we're living in a dispensation, in an era where people are pronouncing, they're sounding the alarm that there is no God, to the point that they're mocking the God that created the human being. The Bible said in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void. Darkness was upon the face of the deep, upon the land. He said let there be light, and there was light. The latter part of Genesis chapter 1, it declares 26 and 27, God created man in the image and in the likeness. The Bible said he created him male and female. That is the doctrine we're preaching. Male and a female. The Bible declares that he did not make a man for a woman, but he made a woman for a man. That's how important a male and a female fused together concludes the creation and the characteristics of Jesus Christ. The Bible said it's not good for man to be alone. He created Eve for Adam. Hallelujah. Glory be to God. I want to talk to someone this day, this morning. Seek Jesus while he's near. Now is a time of salvation. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't wait until something happens that you dash in. The builder reject. Always become the chief cornerstone. Hallelujah. Seek Jesus now.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Pastor Chambers definitely did not mix his words. Now, the topic that he spoke on, usually I don't even get involved with some of these allegations, but I heard something on TikTok that ties directly into what he's talking about in this particular video, which I have just been prompted or nudged by the spirit inside me to share. Now, before I share the audio, ladies and gentlemen, Glorious Swaby, how you doing? I want to make it categorically clear. What is being said in this particular video, I am not privy to anything to say, oh, this is facts. No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all allegation. I repeat again, this is straight allegation. Alright? Alright.
The last man in your life.
No, the Jamaica Labour Party, they must use party, cabinet, namely in Jamaica, more than help open and unspoken sexual journey in Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour.
Hold on the people. Hold on the
people viewed
the
club who was on the they are the ones who transism to Jamaican children.
Alright, here we go.
The Jamaica Labour Party.
Right.
They must drop this gay argument. It's not the right party to talk about this thing. There are lots of them in the Jamaica Labour Party who are. No, the Jamaica Labour Party, they must drop this gay argument. It's not the right party to talk about this thing. There are lots of them in the Jamaica Labour Party who are regular attendee for Cliff Hughes' party. Cliff Hughes open and unspoke of yearly gay party. The Prime Minister's attorney is an open homosexual. A junior minister in the Prime Minister's cabinet, namely Minister Alondo Terrelong, is having a full-blown relationship with Patrick Bailey, the former attorney of the Prime Minister, wheeling and twirling everywhere him is. How can the Liberal keep advancing such an argument when they are the ones who promote homosexuality in Jamaica more than anybody else? We're not trying to cover up on the tracks by shouting wolves, wolves, wolves. The day when we need help, labor right, everybody I got think a joke on make. The Jamaica Labour Party is just not the party to advance this argument when you are the party that is advancing the agenda. You are the party who wants to not only wants to take in money.
Tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this couch. Trying to, but I seen him before. Diddy, get the hell out of the studio.
Guys, want and subscribe to the channel.
From foreign governments to teach Antichristism to Jamaican children. How would you have
People, you know, so me I go find that video there on the TikTok and play it. Cause me notice say some background noise. Some background noise there, another audio there. Hold on there. Me know exactly who for page me see it, man. Yeah, it the right or so. Yeah, alright. Just give me a second because jeez and peace. Oh, God have mercy. This are more than stress. Believe you me. Some more than stress. You say who leak this? Yeah, who leak this? When you're my person, you have quite a number of them name. See him, yeah? I find him. Alright, good. What's the what I find him, you know? Alright. Oh, yeah, there. Okay, see him, yeah? Alright. Where's the audio now? Audio is supposed to be too far. I was so frightened when I came across this audio. I was like, what? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me share this to my... Yes, here we go. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Let me come off of this. Let's listen to it in its entirety now.
No, the Jamaica Labour Party, they must drop this gay argument. It's not the right party to talk about this thing. There are lots of them in the Jamaica Labour Party who are regular attendee for Cliff Hughes' party. Cliff Hughes open and unspoke of yearly gay party. The Prime Minister's attorney is an open homosexual. A junior minister in the Prime Minister's cabinet, namely Minister Alondo Terrelong, is having a full-blown relationship with Patrick Bailey, the former attorney of the Prime Minister, wheeling and twirling everywhere him is. How can the Liberal keep advancing such an argument when they are the ones who promote homosexuality in Jamaica more than anybody else? We're not trying to cover up on the tracks by shouting wolves, wolves, wolves. The day when we need help, labor right, everybody I got think a joke gonna make. The Jamaica Labour Party is just not the party to advance this argument. When you are the party that is advancing the agenda, you are the party who wants to, not only wants to take in money from foreign governments to teach Antichristism to Jamaican children. How would you have the nerve to have these conversations every day? Only no shame. And Vaz, you must temper down that behavior. Because you know you're a lesbian. We know you're a lesbian. We know at least 3 of the young men in your office are gay. Miss Vaz, tone down that rhetoric from your supporters. You're only making yourself look bad when you and your supporters run such narrative out there every day. One thing nobody don't know. One thing nobody not soon as a hypocrite. You know what? So look at that hypocrite behind closed door and then come out and make these nice. But Yeti Boss must come out here and make me and him have the conversation about Henry. Tell we say you're Henry not dead. Yeti Boss. I challenge you on that. I am challenging Yeti Boss to come and dispute that him and Henry not having a relationship. And then I will prove to Yeti Boss that him and Henry have a relationship. I dare you, Yeti, to come out here and let us have that back and forth, that roll in wet mud.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus.
Listen here. When you could have stayed in the closet, when you could have stayed around the house back somewhere, as long as you not lay down with a batman out there, him tell somebody else. And the person when him tell back for him close friend. And that the close friend tell back for him close friend and tell it in the old Batty village. That's why you see Informer me Infomedia when name or Infomedia when name can register Philippian as Miss Philippian and Madam. Don't play with we. Don't come run out here every day and talk about chitty this, chitty that. When it reside amongst all our know. How could you not come out here and embarrass yourself? When you don't know easy to get evidence found. The very man them wanna sleep with in a private will speak. Because them soon as some big dirty hypocrite. That's why when we tell them sometimes, shut on the mouth. You better not shut on the mouth. When you don't sing these jubilee, when you just give yourself away. The Labour Right is not the party to have this conversation. Too much homosexuality is saturated in the Jamaica Labour Party. For the Jamaica Labour Party to run out every day with such agenda. Don't try it round here. Because if you don't know anybody else free down, you don't know if me don't free down, no? You don't know if when Labour rights go low, me will dig hole and walk under them foot.
Mighty God.
Me know Michelle Obama. And I lie Michelle Obama they tell. She never serious about it.
What can go so? What can go so? What can go so?
Ladies and gentlemen, not my word. Not my word, ladies and gentlemen. Those are some serious allegations. I found that video on Eagle Boss. He just dropping on my lap this morning as I wake up. I don't really do TikTok enough. But for some reason, it came to my feed. The whole time I was speechless, my jaw dropped around. Again, not my word. Alright? Yeah. So, like I said, it ties into what Pastor Peter Chambers is saying right here about, you know, the country selling out the 1.5 million that was sent to engage transmissions and to push certain things on our children. It's a very, very serious topic here in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. And I think more and more of you need to be aware of the facts. I hear Andrew One is telling the people themselves, anytime them come to you, run them way. Well, guess what? You're going to run away the truth, you know. And then you'll be living a lie until you eventually is going to fall with Andrew Honest, because you did not listen to the watchmen and women on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok that was warning you about what is really going on in Jamaica. Like I said, the audio that was played, hey, I don't know nothing about that. That's all allegations as far as I'm concerned. You heard the names that were called. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Wow. My goodness. Shout out to Paul Griffith. Shout out to ABR TV News. Miss ER, good to see you. We got Erica Ennis in the building. Gloria Swaby, what's going on? We got Deb in the building. We got Triumph Healing and Deliverance Ministries in the building. Who else we got up here? Ryan Campbell, what up, my brother? Salute to you. Isilda Wright, Kimon Green. Alright, those are all the people that typed in the chat. All the bushwatchers, shout out to you. Remember to hit the like button. Let's get to the rest of the content, man. Got a great show for you today. Alright. Great show for you today. Alright, so we see, ladies and gentlemen, Julian Robinson. The citizens of Julian Robinson in his constituency is crying out on the news. Let's hear what is going on with that situation. Again, remember to hit the like button, share the live. Don't keep it to yourself. Let's go.
Tension is running high in Swallowfield, St. Andrew, as residents are accusing members of the security forces of mistreatment and abuse. The details in this report.
Residents of Providence, Penn Lane and Spalding Lane in Swallowfield, St. Andrew claim they are being harassed.
Them both had enough shot, unusual shot for no purpose at all. Them coming out of the lane, them both shot the next day, them both shot. We have spent shell, we still have spent shell. The man take them out of them flee,
and the young men them in the community, them terrorize them totally, right? If them run when they are coming, them say a gunman. If them stand up, them take them and beat them. So we don't know what to do. If somebody die in the community, we try to keep 9-9. No, we're not having nothing. We have no fun in here. The bloody innocent send out us speed. The corner shops them close them early. We need justice.
Member of Parliament for St. Andrews Southeastern, Julian Robinson, says he's aware of the problem.
The problem is the actions of some policemen, and I'm not going to say it's every policeman. There are about 3 names of certain policemen who are behaving very unprofessionally. And I want to say at the outset, none of the residents are saying that the police mustn't do their work. In fact, the residents welcome the police presence, but there are some policemen who are not conducting their responsibilities professionally.
Mr. Robinson says he has had dialogue with the police high command on the issue, and so he's hoping there will be improvements.
We had a situation here where they broke off the grill for a door, they took down people's cameras, they took some men from the community, drove them through another community, which is in conflict with this one. So the issue here is that if you are coming into a community to do your operations, treat people with respect and do it professionally. If you're going to search premises, you must have a warrant and you must treat people with respect.
Anthony Atkinson, DVJ News.
Now let me go back over that. I'm going to tell you. This is a why?
Of mistreatment and abuse. The details in this report.
Residents of Providence, Penn Lane and Spalding Lane in Swallowfield, St. Andrew claim they are being harassed.
Them was at them enough shot, unusual shot for no purpose at all. Them coming out of the lane, them both shot the next day, them both shot. But have spent shell, we still have spent shell.
Young man and attack
them all take them out of them flee.
And the young men them in the community, them terrorize them totally. Right? If them run when they are coming, them say a gunman. If them stand up, them take them and beat them. So we don't know what to do.
If these allegations are true, I mean, this is supposed to be a PNP era, right? And this ties into the narrative that is being floated around in the street, you know. Hey, Miss Chicago, how you doing? This ties into the narrative that is floating around in the street that, you know, the PNP ears are being targeted by these OZOs, these SOEs, these state of emergencies, and the police. That is the narrative that is being floated around. I have not been sold on the narrative that is the case. But if I see more and more of these issues happening in just PNP areas, that is strongholds where, you know, Julian Robinson is his constituency and his people. And when you look back at the history of, you know, the massacres that have taken place last year, you know, these unalivings, these mass unalivings, you wonder if it's politically tied. You really have to ask the question, which is unfortunate. You're right, because this would mean that as a country we are going back into a dark age of politics that happened way back in the 70s or the 80s. One of the political gurus that are in the chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the timing of that. I've only heard whispers of it. I've never lived it. You understand what I'm saying? I've only heard my parents talk about it. I've heard other elders talk about it in the community. You know, it was a dark time because the JLP at that time was realizing that they would lose the election, and all sort of things started to happen violently. Is this, and I'm only asking the question, is this a rerun of that? Is that what we're witnessing? Interesting. Very interesting. Beatrice Tyrell, big up.
Somebody die in the community, we try to keep 9-9. No, we're not having nothing. We have no fun in here. The bloody Jonathan Senate.
No, I don't understand. I really don't understand what they are trying to achieve by stressing the people out in this way. Locking them down, no recreation. They can't have a 9-night and somebody has died. I mean, isn't that like mental trauma for those people? You know, isn't that mental trauma? Don't they need a out? Is the government and the police force even considering these things? Or they don't operate with care for the people's feelings in the community? How do they expect to fight crime? By unaliving everybody or locking up everybody? Is this the crime plan for the government? Stress the people out, unalive them, and that's how we fight crime. Is that the crime plan? I don't understand.
And the shops them close them early. We need justice.
Member of Parliament for St. Andrews Southeastern, Julian Robinson.
Oh, and the corner shops being closed early. Yeah, you know what that's going to do? Andrew Honest, guess what that's going to do? Cause the people them to be even more stressed so they can't feed them family. But I'm going to go to another story that is similar to this one, ladies and gentlemen. Follow me. Follow me in the news. I don't even well what he said about the police being it's just a few police. I'm glad he pointed that out, because you know they're gonna say, oh, the PMP is backing this and backing that. No. We know that there's some rogue police out there. Alright, we don't want all police to be involved in what these rogue police alone is being cursed out for. The protests against those rogue police, not the entire police force. You understand? Well, listen to this.
What was meant to be a blessing is quickly becoming a burden for some communities in Manchester. A curfew imposed to keep crime at bay is now squeezing the life out of local businesses, and at least 2 local representatives are raising the alarm. For the quiet town of Porus, the situation is nothing short of a double blow. The newly constructed highway, designed to improve transportation, has diverted a steady stream of potential customers away from the area. Now, the curfew is delivering a second blow, forcing businesses to shutter their doors early and leaving owners scrambling to survive. Claudia Morant Baker is the councillor for the Porus division.
Crime has impacted Porus negatively, and we all know that. But at the end of the day, the business persons, they must survive. Are there, as the mayor said, is going to be double crime? Porus is already a rural community. The most they will benefit from is their little businesses, and their business now are dying.
Carl Smith is the councillor for the Knockpatrick division.
Most shop owners, they make their little profit after 6. And most of them are bar. So after 6, that's when they make their little profit. And to say that there's a curfew imposed from 6, their livelihood is at stake.
Despite the outcry, the police remain firm. They argue that the security clampdown is working, and the numbers back them up. Since the start of the year, Manchester has recorded 11 serious crimes, a 54% drop from the 24 incidents reported during the same period last year. Most striking of all, the parish has reported 0 murders so far in 2025, a complete 100% decline compared to this time last year.
We continue to work in partnership with all our stakeholders to ensure that Manchester Division remains a safe place for us to live, do business, and raise families.
The numbers paint a picture of success, but for struggling business owners and restless residents, the reality feels much grimmer. Safety has come at a cost, and as the curfew stretches on, they ponder how long can they afford to pay the price. Sandy will.
No, I have to say this. You see, what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is a difference in perspective where success is concerned. Right? Because if you have to fight crime, fighting crime while the economy suffers, that's not success. You understand? Fighting crime, your way to fight crime, right, is to have the economy suffer. That is not success. That's not success. That's like having World War III going on around a tourism industry. Right? That's what you're telling me. You have World War III going around a tourist hub, a hotel. Right? So you have to have constant soldiers around that hotel. You have to have anti-missiles in the air to fight off any pirate, what do you call them? Pirate jets that might come in and try to swoop down. It's not funny, Pirate jets trying to swoop down and come to destroy the plane coming in with the tourists. That is the measures of these lockdowns. This long-term lockdown So when you destroy the entire nightlife, you know how many businesses you destroy? How do those people make their money? People have to go to work. Basically, this is like C-19, locking down people at a certain hour. Even if they wanted to go outside of the community, by the time they go home and bathe, they wouldn't have time to go out their house. They would be in breach. This is not, I don't care what you're talking about, but this is not it. This is what you call failure. All this is exposing is that they have failed the citizens. I don't support no criminal in this country. I am saying if you have a country that has to be on curfew every single day for it to have peace, for it to have a low levels in crime, you're not running the country well. And that's a fact. You're doing something very, very wrong. You're working backwards. How are those people going to feed their family and send them to school? They should die for hunger while being quote unquote safe. Listen, we have to have the country in a way where the people govern themselves for the most part. They are turning to everything else but the real solution. The real solution is not locking down people. The real solution is God. Dan Roy Clark. The real solution is God. The real solution is the government following Mark Stewart, Peter Chambers, Jeffrey Shuttleworth, and all the other prophets that have told them, let's go on a 3-day fast. Declare a 3-day fasting and prayer in the country. Something is spiritually wrong with Jamaica. And this is why we are having these high levels of crime. It is spiritual. It's spiritual before it's physical. And that's what you're not factoring in. Let's continue. Now, this is Ocherios, White River. Take a look at this. Should I even go over this? No. Let me see how long this is. Yeah, I'll go over it. I'll just do. No. I'm gonna end this particular reaction with Mr. Julian and the situation with the crime and the lockdown.
We about to move the furniture around here because
let me know what y'all think in the
matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. Now clap it. So Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this couch? Get the hell out of the studio.
Cool, subscribe to the channel.
Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. This is disturbing. This is not how you solve crime in a country. I'm sorry. This is not it. People need to feel free to walk around at hours of night. Didn't they promise us that we could leave our doors open? Didn't they promise us we could leave our doors open and sleep? Do you guys feel comfortable leaving your door open to sleep? Isn't the police going into people's houses and kicking some of them, not all of them, and violating the people? It's not just the criminals. It's not just the criminals you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about the police too.
What can goes on?
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
That is sad, boy. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Alright, let's get to the other story here, ladies and gentlemen, because some of the mindset of the people really don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry. Y'all is weird, bro. Y'all is weird. Some of the comments that you make, I don't get it. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what are you looking at? Are you, hey, you know what? Hey, hey, to each his own, man. To each his own. It makes no sense. Curfew every day, and y'all think that's success. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get to this. So, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? Remember to hit that like button coming through the door. We have a situation in Ocherios, right? And we also have a situation with Nestor Morgan that I want to cover in this one. Yeah, disturbing, distasteful, disgraceful. Some of the adjectives and dangerous, you know, going down certain path that we're going as a country. Very, very dangerous, you know. What's going on, Boom Clash? Big up. Very, very dangerous indeed. Check this out.
Oh my God!
Now, so this video I think went viral, and because of these couple of individuals that had a conflict, it seems that every single rafter in White River now is going to suffer because of this. Listen to this.
The situation there is completely out of control. We have stabbings, people pulling guns on other people and whatever. What we're doing is to remove the bad elements, the people who are criminally minded, and ensure that we can at least help the good elements. So the good elements, we're going to help them to build back and get back whatever and whatever. That's fine. Consultations with them. We had many discussions. The police had many discussions about what is coming, and they did not take it seriously because they think government is just all talk. If we do not get arrested, the disorderly state of affairs, everything will fall apart, and the whole industry will fall apart, which will hurt everyone. The disorderly state of affairs, everything will fall apart, and the whole industry will fall apart, which will hurt everyone.
Wake up and come here and come see the police and the soldiers, them are destroy Rafts. There's not a heads up nor nothing at all. We just come and see our operation getting mash up. We are CPR trained. We go to TPDCO. Alright, them tell us certain things we need to do and we do it. So I don't say why we go to TPDCO and now I can't operate my raft. Alright, so that means TPDCO have to refund my money. And all of the guys them.
So you see what go on there, so ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at this.
For Rasta VIP TV, this is what's going on at White River. Government is planning to shut it down tomorrow. So some of the guys are trying to save some of their raft by sending it to a different location. The location that they are trying to build for new operation. So put the raft on the wrecker, send it to Ryan Overy. So this is what technically going on down here. See, these are some of the raft guys. As I said, tomorrow, Thursday the 13th, it will be locking down in the White River. So just to let you guys in the world know that White River Raft will be closing down tomorrow by the government agent TPDCO. I think at the moment the Parliament representation is in meeting, but it seems like nothing is going the way of the rafters. So today is the last day for rafting on the White River. So tomorrow it will be closed. So remember in everything to give thanks. I'm out.
Listen, I don't even have to say anything. I really don't have to say anything. It's speaking for itself right now.
For Rasta VIP TV, reporting on White River. Where? there's a whole rippling effect. Hold on, there's a whole rippling effect that we gonna have to face. And what we are afraid of, officer, I wrote a letter yesterday to the former TPD called CEO to ask for some intervention as well to delay this process. To give me because I came in late, and I would like to work with you on that as well. Because I came in the process late, to give me some chance to come in with and the trip, I don't know how many $1 million. These guys can't afford $1 million in the back. But if we come together, we can make, I'm sure we can identify a source, as you would suggest of DSP, to see if we can do that. Because it's a long list, 28 things. But I know we can achieve it. I'm just learning about it now. But the challenge I'm having is that we may be trying to solve one problem and end up creating a bigger problem. Because when you shut down some of these guys now, a lot of them may turn to a life of crime. So you may say a flare of bigger crime in the community as a result. You understand? So that we're trying to prevent that. So that is why I'm still asking. I know I'm asking the wrong person because I can't ask the police that. Because you have explained to me already the whole illegality of the matter. And that's why I've appealed to TV people to say,
you know like Rafters.
if it's a crime, we have a solution to them. We are going to
no, man. You have kids.
I
know
human
being, you know, man. You have to understand that. You have kids. And everybody are human, you know. Enough kids. And the kids have, man. I feel like you have kids. And them all have. Water run them.
Because what I want to know, what I would like to satisfy the whole.
You're again, man. Man, rude, man.
We want to satisfy the illegality situation, solve that problem then. But we also want to make sure that while we're solving the problem then, we not take food off of the table of the people's table and prevent the children from going to school. So is there a process where we are on a path to legalization while the people still make bread? That is really what I would like to be a part of. Let me just explain. And I wish TP Digo was here today as well.
Quite so.
Okay, because that is what I would like. Absolutely. And that's why I'm not asking DSP
right,
that question. TP Digo is really we want to ask that question. Can we ever stay of a month or a little more?
Quite so.
Involved, and I promise you, we never left it until it's solved.
Yes, my boss.
Yes, and with this, you know, something correct.
Lady, a reasonable lady, you know?
Absolutely.
You give some way.
What it is?
Which boss? Where boss?
The officers them have a duty.
Absolutely.
Quite so.
There is a crime is being committed.
Yes. Get it clear.
Understand? But if there is no rafting like what is now.
So the rafting causing the crime then?
What
boss? Which boss, man?
So
who you call boss? Your boss or my boss? What do you know easy, man?
Not for long.
A public space may not steal in a big one.
Regular right? So something can be in law.
I want to put
you don't really work with boss, man, like with the boss business, you understand?
It's dictated by law. A law determines what is a crime. Which means we simply hold on, and there's a thing called amnesty. So there are things, we have done it all the time. I'm a potential lawmaker. We do it all the time. Gunman out there with gun, and we do amnesty. Bring in your gun, if you bring in a gun at a certain time, you face less crime, you less
sentence
or whatever. So while you're committing the crime, bring it, you understand? So I have a problem when we say this is a crime.
Quite so.
Multiple concessions on many different levels to allow people to continue to commit a crime.
Yeah, because it's like you call everybody criminal then.
This is not a criminality, man. This is not, what happened here? We made the law initially. People used to do this before there was a law.
Quite so.
And suddenly,
quite so.
we write a law and it becomes a crime.
True.
So we who write the law can actually, because I'm not asking, I get it.
Oh, the brother,
I get it, guys. We have to work with the law enforcement and they have a hard job to get that loud and clear. And we have some people here who are undesirable, who are making some mischief, gun shooting and all that, and me not support that.
Quite so.
We will have to get rid of that. You understand me? I say? When the only thing we worry about is that there's something happening that need regularization. I have a problem with culture crime because when we call it a crime, now we make criminal.
Simple. Everybody become a criminal. Quite so.
But there's something that needs to be done to be solved. And I'm saying while we pursue the solution, I'm not asking the officers, the police to do it.
Cannot.
Duty
Right.
come from the top, maintain law and order. I want TP Nico here to say to us, and we have a minister here who can actually give us a stay.
Yeah.
To say, guys, what do it wrong, and it's so-called illegal, But give us a time to regularize. We are giving an amnesty. Let's get an amnesty. The Minister of Tourism should be here today too. The Minister of Tourism should be here today. Where's the Minister of Tourism? He should be here today too. The Minister of Tourism should be here today too. Remember, in everything, to give thanks.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, when you hear that, ladies and gentlemen, when you see what going on White River, PMP, they are stand up for you people, making a lot of sense. So, basically, they must say the Rafter them, can we see the video, you know? Yes, it happened in front of the tourists, and we understand all of that. What I'm saying is, if the man them that cook food and fish and have them restaurant down at White River, if two of them have conflict with each other, what them going to do? Them going to lock down all of the shop them. All of the shop them cook food on White River because two man fight. You see, this are the definition of chewing out the baby with the bathwater, you know. It is a excessive response to what is actually going on, you know. Why not? It's the same thing they do with the SOEs. Lock down the entire community for 2, 3 month, 4 month curfew to stop crime. All the criminal them do are ease out until them gone about them business again. It is not a sustainable solution. What do they think? That there will be no crime when they take these guys out of the situation? That's foolish. Alright? Everybody is a potential criminal. Every single soul. Every one of us. Alright? We can break the law at any second. It is what it is. So the MP is saying, when him say, you know, we give criminals amnesty, we say, alright, bring in the gun. Bring in the gun. We want to get the guns them off of the street. If you bring in the gun, we forgive you and you won't be charged. Where's the amnesty for these gentlemen that has created? We should be awarding these young men for creating a life for themselves. Being creative, getting up every day. I think it's easy to work on these water sports type of vibe. It's not easy. It is not easy. Right? So because two or a few persons out of so many had an issue with each other personally and it went viral, this is how they respond. The young men have license. They say them have 68 things that them need to do. Why not give them a chance to fulfill the 68 things? You know, no, I don't think they locked down the restaurant. I don't think they have locked down the restaurant. They have locked down the Rafters. The Rafters are the one that has been targeted as far as I see right here. Right? This is sad, man. This is disturbing, man. The way how they approach fixing issues in Jamaica. It's very disturbing. Now, if that wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, if that wasn't enough, just to put the icing on the cake of disturbing, what's that guy's name again? What do you mean? What do you mean? Nesta Morgan. Nesta Morgan. Mighty God of Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a look at this. Because you can't make this up. This is disturbing. Look at this.
We would have done some work to bring the water up to Eden, but it never enough. So we sent NWC the other day to do a survey from up there, go all the way down to Darlow.
Now, there's two things I'm going to assume here based on what I'm looking at. This is a funeral. And I'm going to assume that the person that is deceased is still in the coffin. I'm also going to assume that there's grieving people that is at this funeral. And I think those are safe assumptions. Patrick, we are going with Esther, big up. Sassy, me see you. Barbara, we are going. Genevieve, salute to you. Velma, Sharon. I'm also going to assume that Nesta Morgan don't know or is not family members with these people. He couldn't be. Because that would make this even worse. Are we looking at Nesta Morgan, ladies and gentlemen? David, big up. Are we looking at Nesta Morgan right here, campaigning? This is where we're at.
What can go so? What can go so? What can go so?
This is a new law, ladies and gentlemen.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief.
Let's read.
We would have done some work to bring the water up to Eden, but it never enough. So we sent NWC the other day to do a survey from up there, go all the way down to Darlow. Because we used to have water down there, not true? And we're going to put back the water down there so that we can get back to the water. And this will go done by March, April. So you don't have to ask.
Marlon, Nesta Morgan. So what is it about the Morgans? Patrick, I hope you're not related to this man too, you know. God, this is embarrassing, bro.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
What are we actually looking at?
We about to move up on the around here if you touch my leg. It's love. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. Now try me. So Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this couch? I was trying to, but I seen him before. Diddy, get the hell out of the studio.
Gary Bailey, subscribe to the channel.
Shout out to Gary Bailey and all the new subs. Man, Nesta Morgan, man. I don't know what to say about this, bro. I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless.
Help. We key out of the ladder.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
People, I want to tell me what to think about this. Nesta Morgan at a funeral doing this vulgar act. So desperate and distasteful. Not my words. See it up on the screen. Whoever videotape this. The man a campaign about
water. All the way down to Darlow. Because we used to have water down there, not true? And we're going to put back the water down there.
Yo, how desperate you gotta be? On a scale of 1 to 10, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to put it in the comment section. How desperate does this look? 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. Drop your vote in the comment section. How desperate is this?
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Why? Rough. So Marlon Morgan said 20. Mighty God of Daniel. Marlon Morgan said 20. Bolo, the Morgan they are carbon copy. Whoa, nobody hurt me. One tree side. What is
that? Is funny.
Oh man,
honey.
y'all got jokes.
That's funny.
Yeah, I see y'all got jokes.
Oh my God, that
Oh,
is
y'all
funny.
got jokes. Oh my God, y'all got jokes. All right, me could go into the main story now, ladies and gentlemen. Let us go into the main story. All right, let me see what I'm going here. So, yeah, man. All right, that's how I started. Right, that's how I started. Cause let me see, we cover everything else. Pastor Chambers, we cover Julian Robinson, Nestor Morgan. Now it's time for Mr. Panton, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going on. This is a tribute to Mr. Panton, Mr. Seymour Panton of the Integrity Commission. This is my tribute to him. We're going to go down a little storyline of the flurry of attacks. Joanne Sinclair, bless up. Darrett, bless up. We are going to go down the flurry of attacks that the Integrity Commission has faced. For those who are aware, hey, revision in class is good, innit? For those who are not, well, take your pen and paper and let's get right into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to first take you to this media release by the Integrity Commission on Twitter. It states, summary overview of Transparency International 2024 Corruption Perspective Index, CPI. Jamaica position on Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, CPI, country ranking has fallen 4 places from 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the world, Jamaica is now being perceived as even more corrupt than it was last year on this index. I thought that would be something to start this off with, right? Because it is the role of the Integrity Commission to, find these corruptions. But we have a government, the Jamaica Labour Party, that is actively trying to stop the Integrity Commission from doing its job, to the point where the Prime Minister has taken the Integrity Commission to court. His business partner has taken the Integrity Commission to court, right, over the Integrity Commission report of the Prime Minister. The entire Jamaica Labour Party is against the Integrity Commission. And them can't say a lie, me I tell. We had Desmond McKenzie come out and say, it's time to defend the Prime Minister and we have to take it to the streets. Everall Warmington made statements against the Integrity Commission. He has even made statements against media houses saying that they're trying to take down Andrew Holness and over his dead body before the PMP Mark Golden wins the next general election. So this is what we're faced with here in Jamaica. When a report comes out about the Prime Minister, statutory declaration cannot be certified, we see the type of response that senior members of the JLP come out with. Alright? So, who remember this? I see brace for change as Panton bows out. This is what is going on right now. Mr. Panton is saying goodbye to us, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I go into that article, the Integrity Commission chairman says he has nothing to apologize for. This was October 19th, 2024. Why would he say he has nothing to apologize for. Well, let's get into the evidence, yeah?
Oversight Committee as commissioners came out swinging against recent accusations. With questions mounting over the commission's handling of a high-profile investigation, the session quickly turned into a heated exchange. Ramon Gordon tells us more. Well, before that one, we'll take this one, where tensions in the political landscape intensified late this afternoon when President of the Senate Tom Tavares Finson issued a strong rebuke to retired Justice Seymour Panton, who serves as chairman of the Integrity Commission.
This comment was made by Justice Seymour Panton during a parliamentary meeting on Tuesday, where he suggested that sensitive reports and information from the Integrity Commission may have been leaked to the public through channels associated with the Parliament of Jamaica. Senator Tavares Finson, the president of the upper house, expressed deep concern regarding these allegations. According to the Senate president, Justice Panton misled the parliament when he suggested that information from the commission leaks only after it is sent to parliament. He added, "We had an instance where in November of 2023, details concerning an alleged probe by the commission were reported on in extensive detail by the Gleaner before any report was sent to parliament. In another instance, an opposition member of parliament recently used a political platform to, in a most vulgar manner, predict the tabling of a report by the Integrity Commission. He said that the integrity of parliamentary processes is paramount and that there are stringent protocols in place designed to protect confidentiality prior to any reports being tabled." The Senate president asserted that these protocols are not only robust, but also adhered to with great diligence by all members involved in parliamentary proceedings. He made it clear that any insinuation suggesting otherwise undermines the trust and respect that should be afforded to parliamentary institutions. He called Panton's comments rude, disrespectful, offensive, and out of order for questioning whether there is some contamination of water consumed by parliamentarians, and further recommended psychiatric evaluation.
You see how this man feisty and out of order, as if their integrity is unquestionable. Here's another one of them from the same party.
The leaders of this, and I believe that the comments which were made impugns the integrity not only of the leaders of this Senate and the lower house, but also the clerk and the officers of the Parliament. In respect to other comments that have been made, where retired Justice Panton's comment at the meeting of Parliament's Integrity Commission Oversight Committee on Tuesday, October 15, 2024, when he questioned whether there is some contamination of water consumed by parliamentarians and further recommended psychiatric evaluation of parliamentarians. That comment is rude, offensive, and out of order. And the President says Justice Panton should introspect and offer suitably worded apology to the Parliament for his disrespectful and contemptuous comments.
All right, so I'm gonna wear it on my sleeve.
All right, so that is another attack right there. Excuse me. Let's go to Mr. Panton and what he actually said. One of the things he said, well, this is one of the things that upset them. I thought it was hilarious.
I want to add a personal note, Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me, that back on this question of malice, I have been a lay preacher in the Methodist Church for decades. Malice is not in my makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here.
Shout out to Mr. Panton, the legend. You heard?
That is funny, honey.
No.
That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Yo.
Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House.
Senator Longmore is a psychiatrist. Yo, salute to Mr. Panton, man. Yo, listen, this man is a class act. Fitzroy, how you doing? David, that's it. Yo, I love this brother, man. Pause. No Diddy, no Drake. This man is phenomenal. Alright, shout out to Mr. Panton, you heard? Let's get to another clip. This is a tribute to Mr. Panton, you heard me?
This week in Jamaica now, no malice. Integrity Commission Chairman Justice Seymour Panton dismisses claims the anti-corruption agency is partisan.
They know.
So, the reason why Mr. Panton even came and said what he said is because the commission was under attack. Verbal attacks in the media before they even entered this parliament that day. And the man came there as the head, the director, and he defended his people. That's what he did, and then they're gonna tell him to apologize. What kind of leader does that? You don't defend your people and then apologize. The man spoke very candidly. Let's continue.
No malice. Integrity Commission Chairman Justice Seymour Panton dismisses claims the anti-corruption agency is partisan.
They know that Jamaicans know that it is not true.
$100 million worth of cash and other...
You hear that? The man said they know that Jamaicans know it is not true. They know that the Integrity Commission is operating with the utmost integrity. But they still throw it out there in the air. These guys, the Jamaica Labour Party has some troublemaker. Sorry for cutting it so much. Let's continue.
Other assets seized in a St. Catherine lottery scam operation. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says...
Like and share the video, people, please.
And the 3 S's. And government releases information on the worth of cash and other assets seized in a St. Catherine lottery scam operation. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says there is more to Jamaican tourism than the 3 S's. And government releases information on Jamaica's 1990s financial meltdown. I'm Jovan Johnson, and this is Jamaica Now. The Integrity Commission this week rejected assertions that the anti-corruption agency is operating in a partisan manner. Chairman of the Commission, retired Court of Appeal President Justice Seymour Panton, led his commissioners in their first appearance before the IC's Oversight Committee of Parliament. The Commission has faced stinging criticism about his work, with some of the strongest claims coming from senior members of the Andrew Holness administration. But Justice Panton dismissed the accusations and pointed out that even Prime Minister Andrew Holness has commended the Commission for its work.
The commissioners have noted over the past couple of years that
like and share
remarks have been made that the commission is partisan and that the commission, that there is malice in its operations. I'd just like to point out that the persons who made those statements know that it is not true. They know that we know it is not true.
Right.
And they know that Jamaicans know that it is not true. We have on record from no one higher than the Prime Minister that in 2020 he commended the Commission in our Anti-Corruption Day celebration.
Right.
He said, under the leadership of Chairman the Honourable Mr. Justice Seymour Panton, the Commission continues to distinguish itself, operating without fear or favour, in pursuit of a just and corruption-free society. That was 2020.
Shots fired. Shots fired. And that was one shot that was fired. Man, I love this dude, man.
In 2022, he said that the Commission has done an outstanding job in increasing awareness and understanding of the anti-corruption framework. And as recently as December last year.
Meanwhile, Chairman Panton has faced backlash over jokes he cracked during the appearance before the lawmakers. This was one of them.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
I want to add a personal note, Mr. Chairman, if you'll allow me.
You burn them?
Back on this question of malice. I have been a lay preacher in the Methodist Church for decades. Malice is not in my makeup, and it is not in the makeup of the commissioners. And there may be persons who need to repent. And they can join me at church, Providence Methodist, any Sunday. I don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result,
bring your own water.
I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here. Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House.
Dr. Longmore is a...
No, you notice he said some members of the House. And you notice the person that run out and jump out. Oh, you know, a hit dog gon' holler, ain't it? Damn. Fitzroy, whatever I want him, and the next brother there. Two of them run out. This is Sharon. You see what go on? Hey, Christopher Campbell, let me tell you something, man. We not worry about nothing. I gotta lead. Just stay comforting in that, yeah? Them have set themselves up for a great fall. You just watch.
The psychiatrist, Junior National Security Minister Juliet Cuthbert Flynn has called for Justice Panton to be removed for his utterances. She also demanded an apology.
All these are ugly blows and skirt, man. I can't stand for see him. I never say a woman I can't stand for see sort of blows and skirt. She just upset me. Listen to what she has to write us up.
There may be persons who need to repent and...
How was the meeting, sir? Good meeting, man. Good meeting. All of you was flushed out in the meeting? Say what I had to say. I didn't hear it. I was outside. Okay. I missed most of it, sir. So a lot of impacts have been cleared up so far, sir. I would hope so. Okay. I hope so. All right, sir. What about the water, sir? I heard something about the water. No, I can't drink the water here, man. Something is wrong here. In terms of what, sir? Well, some of the things that I hear people say, there must be something in there that is causing it. And I suspect it's the water.
Yo, I love this dude. At first time I'm hearing this audio.
How was the meeting, sir? Good meeting, man. Good meeting. All of you was flushed out in the meeting? Say what I had to say. I didn't hear it. I was outside. Okay. I missed most of it, sir. So a lot of impacts have been cleared up so far, sir. I would hope so. Okay. I hope so. All right, sir. What about the water, sir? I heard something about the water. No, I can't drink the water here, man. Something is wrong here. In terms of what, sir? Well, some of the things that I hear people say, there must be something in there that is causing it. And I suspect it's the water.
No. Yo, shout out to Mr. Panton, man. Goodness.
There may be persons who need to repent, and they can join me at church any Sunday. Don't know if something is wrong with the water in Parliament, why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I decided that I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking any water here. Another feature, Mr. Chairman, which I'm very serious about, is that because of what has been happening, I personally intend to see if I can meet with Senator Longmore, Doctor, to have a word with her, because it may well be that she needs to have a word with some members of the House.
Damn. Oh my God. So let's go back to this.
From Mr. Panton. And the Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson, has outlined the process behind persons being informed that they are being investigated for illicit enrichment. He said when a case is referred to him, it first has to be assessed before any formal probe into alleged illicit enrichment, which is when a public servant fails to explain where their assets are disproportionate to their legal earnings.
For me to, at the start, indicate to the person that you are being investigated for illicit enrichment might be a little bit premature because of what the legislation requires, Section 14.5 of the Corruption Prevention Act. So there is preliminary investigation or in-depth investigation. Now, I would also send a letter to the person once I receive the matter to say that this matter has been referred to me. I will not necessarily say that you are being investigated for illicit enrichment for the same reason I mentioned earlier at that early stage. Now, once there is sufficient evidence that this person owns assets disproportionate to their lawful earnings, or there is some evidence of it, some indication, a notice is sent to the person. At the head of the notice, I don't have it in front of me now, there it states what section of what legislation the notice is being sent under, and then it would be Section 48 and Section 14.5, and the words illicit enrichment are also in the header of the notice.
And the Integrity Commission has accused Government Member of Parliament Everett Warmington of making false statements about his financial affairs in calling for an audit of the Anti-Corruption Agency. Mr. Warmington made the claims at a meeting of a parliamentary committee on Tuesday.
The issue is, we haven't seen an audit of that department table in this house.
Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop!
But they're spending taxpayers' money. What I need to know, who...
You see the attack that they were there. I'm just giving you everything that these people have gone through, and then we're going to go to the conclusion of what Mr. Panton said, you know. Shout out to Mr. Panton.
Who is responsible for auditing that department to present the report here? The issue is, the Auditor General cannot do it because she's illegally sitting on that as a commissioner, as against what the Constitution provides for. So who is going to provide the audit for that department?
The Integrity Commission will be audited by a private and independent auditor.
Already been acquired?
No, as I said, we provide line item resources.
No. They're auditing. You were told that independent auditor will be doing it. Right. So I'm asking is, have you already acquired the service of particular independent auditor?
Remember, again, that's a question that is better directed to the commissions of the Integrity Commission. We provide a line item. We provide a line item of expenditure to the Integrity Commission, and they decide how to use those funds, and they are accountable to the Parliament through the Oversight Committee. So to the extent that you want to hold them accountable, I'd suggest that you use the proper organs to do so.
I expect that the audit, we get an audit report of that department before the next financial year, before the next budget comes here. There's no way we're going to approve another $2 billion for a department that has not been audited for years.
However, the IC has hit back, saying its accounting and financial affairs have been audited every year in its 6 years of existence. It said the 6 audited financial reports have been tabled in Parliament. The IC said the audits were conducted by an independent external auditor whose appointment was approved in writing by the Finance Minister.
So, you see, Nigel Clark was being facetious in Parliament at that point, and also helping Warmington to attack the Integrity Commission. Nigel Clark signed off on these things, and he knows that they are audited. He knows. But this is what he does. This is what the JLP does, ladies and gentlemen.
The Commission said, quote, "It is obvious that some parliamentarians do not read the reports of the Integrity Commission," end quote. Michael Phillips, a senior member of the...
Why do you think Mr. Panton said that? Because if they had read it, they would know that they have been audited. Yo, Warmington is dead. These dudes is slow. They really need to go check a psychiatrist, bro. They bright, but they really not that bright. You know what I'm saying?
The opposition People's National Party is to be charged for failing to file his 2022 income declaration with the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, recommended the charge in a ruling released this week. Mr. Phillips did not submit his income filing, which was due by March 31 of 2022. He submitted the income filing a day after being notified, but missed the 21-day legal deadline to pay a penalty of $250,000 in June 2023. The director said without paying the fine, the liability could not be discharged. On Tuesday, Mr. Phillips said he paid the fine recently, but did not give the specific date. He said his filing has been certified. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the government has engaged an international consulting firm to lead a strategic initiative to modernize and reposition Jamaica's global image. He made the announcement while speaking at the Sandals Jamaica Love Showcase at the Montego Bay Convention Centre on Wednesday. Mr. Holness emphasized that while Brand Jamaica remained a globally recognized powerhouse, the time has come for a fresh approach to align the country's image with its evolving potential. The Patterson administration ignored advice from international financial institutions.
Alright, so them gone out of Mr. Pantan scope this up. Alright, let me see what else I have for Mr. Pantan here. Alright, no. So we can go to the article now. It says here, Integrity Commission is bracing for a major shift in leadership as Chairman Justice retired Seymour Pantan confirms his impending departure, turning attention to the Governor General who will choose his successor. I will complete my term of office on February 25th. Mighty God, that's only like 9 days from now. Right? I have not sought, nor am I seeking to continue on the Integrity Commission. Damn.
Emotional damage. Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
It is embarrassing for Jamaica that a man of his stature is not going back in the Integrity Commission. Not trying to go back, not seeking to go back, not asking to go back. Damn. He said, if asked, I would decline. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Emotional damage. Embarrassing.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right.
Something ain't right. Why would Mr. Pantan decline? Well, I just showed you all the reasons a while ago. The attacks on the Integrity Commission by the government. Justice Pantan told the Sunday Gleaner last Friday. The announcement comes amid rising tension between the Commission and some government parliamentarians, casting shadow over the country's main anti-corruption body. Say that again. The announcement comes amid the rising tension between the Commission and some government parliamentarians, casting a shadow over the country's main anti-corruption body. Pantan's decision, coupled with the impending expiration of term for other key officials, brings the 7-year-old institution to a critical juncture that some key figures in Andrew Holness-led administration believe should be taken advantage of. It certainly presents a useful opportunity for change, and we have to ensure that the repopulation of the positions is strategic, said government official. Did you hear that? We have to ensure that the repopulation of position is strategic. Y'all seeing this? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Strategic? What could they possibly mean by that? Hey, God ain't sleeping, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so it said, who did not want to be named? Oh, so this person said this but wanted to remain anonymous. I wonder why. I wonder why. See, that's how you know the intentions are not good. Because there is 7 people in the parliament, apart from the prime minister, that is under investigation for illicit enrichment. So when they say they want to ensure that the person in that position is strategic, one could easily say, well, that could mean you're up to no good, sir or ma'am, whoever you are. That's anonymous. What we have had over the last few years is intolerable in terms of how we feel certain members of the administration have been treated by the Integrity Commission. Lord have mercy. But I know that a lot of it has to do with how the law is structured, and that is under review. In a February 10th farewell message, so they're admitting that the law is structured in a certain way, but they still coming at the Integrity Commission saying that they're bipartisan. Make it make sense, bruh.
Hey, who mans is this?
What's wrong with these people, man?
Who mans is this?
In February 10th farewell message to staff, Panton detailed the hostile environment he faced. He said, I am saddened by the fact that some parliamentarians are unhappy with the provisions of the Integrity Commission Act, although it was passed unanimously by the parliament. Shots fired. This is what makes no sense. This is what makes no sense. This act was unanimously passed by parliamentarians, and now all of them is complaining on that side about it. Why? Because they getting caught red-handed. Because they're getting exposed red-handed. And they don't like it. Especially the Prime Minister. Right? So unhappy are they with this law that they have adopted a posture of attacking the commission and its members as we speak to follow the provisions of the law. Panton also talked about the personal toll of the attacks. Now, this is what I'm talking about, disgraceful. This is what I'm talking about, dangerous, distasteful, right? And disturbing. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the ultimate reason for the title of my live stream. This moment right here, the personal toll of the attacks on the Integrity Commission. And this is why the man is resigning. Guys, I got what, 240 of y'all up in here. Can we get 200 likes? Please hit the like button, man. Come on now. Please hit the like button. That's how the video goes out, man. Hit the like button. Don't be selfish. Smash that like button. Everybody smash the like button. Let's go. He said, excuse me, this attitude by these parliamentarians have seemingly emboldened certain persons who have taken to anti-social media to spew venom at the commission, and particularly at me. It is no secret that I have been the victim of vulgar abuse, falsehood, libel, and threats by these persons. The threats have been such that the police have had to be engaged. Are you guys hearing this? This is the Jamaica Labour Party supporters, the bullies. The man has been under so much attack that the police have to be engaged. Wow.
Embarrassing.
What can go so?
Wow.
What can go?
Well.
Wow.
Whoa. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
This is crazy.
Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them.
Take them out.
Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them.
It said, he also said he was disappointed in Parliament's silence on the attacks, given that the IC is a commission of Parliament. So the IC was getting attacked by people verbally on social media, and none of the parliamentarians, except for the PMP, came out in defense of the Integrity Commission. Ain't that a goddamn shame, boy? Ain't that a goddamn shame?
Emotional damage.
He said, I am disappointed that Parliament has not seen it fit to publicly condemn the behavior of these miscreants, given the fact that there are parliamentarians who are fully aware of what has been happening, Panton said in the message. Right? Nonetheless, the outgoing chairman urged the staff of the Integrity Commission to hold fast to that which is good. Spoken like a true leader. Continue to follow the law as you perform your duties. Be fair and act without fear. Follow your conscience, he added, before saying he was heartened by the support from civil society organizations. They will no doubt continue to do so. Support the IC as the Commission continues to play its part in ensuring that good governance prevails in our country.
May God bless the great institutions of the country.
Come on, man.
That keep the society together.
Come on, man.
May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land.
Let's go.
Because corruption is a scourge against the will of God. And the institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Shout out to Marky G for always supporting the Integrity Commission and the PMP. Some lawmakers believe that Panton, a retired Court of Appeal president, did not show enough difference to legislators and have pointed to comments as recent as last October when he led an appearance of commissioners before the IC Oversight Committee. I don't know if it's something in the... Hey, they really bothered about that statement. They really bothered about this statement. Hey, screenshot that. They are really bothered about this. Let me screenshot it. Boy, they really bothered about this statement right here. I'm going to make sure I keep this. I have it in writing. I'm going to make sure I keep this. Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep that. It bothers them so much. I don't know if there's something in the water in Parliament why some people, the moment they get into Parliament, they say certain things and behave in a certain way. I don't know if that is it. As a result, I wasn't going to take the chance of drinking water here, said Panton, as he exhibited the water bottle he carried with him. Man, listen. Shout out to Mr. Panton, you heard me? Yes, sir. Salute to you, sir. At the same meeting, he joked that some lawmakers might need to see a psychiatrist. Justice Mr. Delroy Chuck accepted that it was a joke, but other government officials sought to rebuke Panton. Senate President Tom that piece of what? Listen, man. Let me just move on from them too. Panton rejected the call, saying there is nothing to apologize for, so nobody should hold their breath waiting for an apology. The stringency of Panton's response marked many of his efforts to rebuff attackers and defend the workers of the commission, a situation that transparency advocate Jeanette Calder said last December could impact whether talented persons may want to join the agency. Panton had said he will not analyze his tenure while he remains in office. Any assessment by me of performance of the commission will only be done after I have left, he said. Hey, the first interview that Mr. Panton does, I cannot wait. Hassan, how you doing, man? See you in the building. Salute to you. Salute to everybody. Salute. I can't look at the chat right now. Last December, the Sunday Gleaner reported that the terms of six top officials, including Panton and Commissioner Eric Crawford, are set to expire. February and July 2025. The 5-year tenure of Executive Director Greg Christie, a lawyer and former Contractor General who leads the day-to-day operation of the Commission, is among the officials. He was sworn into office on May 18, 2020. 3 other directors are also nearing the end of their term. They are Director of Corruption Prosecution Keisha Prince Kamika, and who was sworn in on March 24th, 2020, Kevon Stevenson, the Director of Investigation, who was sworn in. Oh, so all of these people, damn. Craig, so Kevon is gone too? Damn. Craig, oh, I gotta take a screenshot of this. Damn. Oh, man. No wonder some people are worried. But I still maintain God is in control. Trust me. So we got Craig Beresford, July. Okay. All 4 are eligible for reappointment. The 5-member commission, the final decision-making authority of the organization, comprises the Auditor General, who is a commissioner by law. Okay. And 4 others who are appointed by the Governor General after consultation with the Prime Minister and the Opposition Leader, according to the Integrity Commission Act. Legal scholar Dr. Lloyd Barnett said after consultation means the Governor General is now bound to follow what either leader said. It is unlike after advice, which would have leave no room to exercise discretion. 2 of the 4 appointed commissioners must be retired judges of the Supreme Court or the Court of Appeal. The law also stipulates that the chairman, who is appointed solely at the Governor General's discretion, shall be a retired judge. The private sector organization of Jamaica has challenged the narrow field from which commissioners are drawn. It has recommended that a parliamentary committee reviewing the IC law consider proposing an amendment to include persons with integrity from the private sector. The 5th commissioner is a retired banker and business and leadership consultant H. Wayne Powell, who was appointed in March 2020. It says King House in December acknowledged Sunday Gleaner question on the status of the process to select a new chairman, but has still not provided a response. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Panton has refused to return because of all the nasty, disgusting attacks from the Jamaica Labour Party members. Man, that is sad, man. That is sad. But salute to that man. Put the fire emojis in the chat. Big salute. Big salute to Mr. Panton, ladies and gentlemen. Big salute to Mr. Panton. Yes. Big salute to Mr. Panton, man. Winnie Maid, what up? Big salute to Mr. Panton, man. Big salute to Mr. Panton. Salute. I appreciate you, sir. And I know there's people out here that appreciate you as well. And his comments, as to why he's retiring, again, I say, dangerous, disgraceful, and disturbing. All the threats this man has faced from evil, wicked, corrupt individuals of our society that doesn't want Jamaica to be cleaned up from corruption because they themselves might be involved in criminality. I hope that God deals with you very swiftly. Yes, I do. I really do. I hope God deals with you fairly and justly and swiftly. All of you attacking that man of God. Salute to Mr. Panton one more time, God damn it. All right, let me see what's going on. Yes, sir. You guys can call in. The number is 1-876-451-6535. That's 1-876-451-6535. All right. Normally, I would just be warming up. I would have started 5 o'clock, but I started 4. You know what I'm saying? Let me just browse and see what's going on in the latest news. Today's the 16th. Sure is. Oh, I forgot Nationwide don't really do news on a Saturday and Sunday, huh? Okay. You gotta go to like the Observer. You gotta go to like Hot Off the Press. You know what I'm saying? That's where you gotta go. But we gotta pray for Jamaica, man. Hold up. What is going on with my girl? What is going on with my girl? Pastor got caught red-handed. Which pastor this?
Channel Life with Jennifer JM, and I am your girl, Auntie Jen.
Hi, Auntie Jen. Hi, Auntie Jen. Yeah, shout out to Auntie Jen.
Read this article talking about is the church dying. And I am seeing attendance in church.
Oh,
that is what it used.
Oh, wait a minute. There's one more thing I forgot to share with you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you guys remember the young lady that was yeah, I gotta share this. This is disturbing. And this is for us to protect our babies. All right, we listen. Let me put back these 2 young ladies up there that was missing. For those that are just coming in, we gotta protect our babies. All right, we gotta protect our babies. Please screenshot that, ladies and gentlemen.
We about to move up on the top around here if you touch my leg. It's love. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. Now try me. Don't Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this couch? I was trying to, but I seen him before. Diddy, get the hell out of the studio.
Jobless, subscribe to the channel.
Shout out to Jobless and all the new subs. Salute to you. Welcome to the platform. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you sub up to all of my platforms, not just this one. Got the Bolo VNR clips. All right. Yeah, and the Bolo VNR 2.0. See, it's right there on the screen. Go ahead and sub up to all of them. Yeah. Yeah. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, there is something I gotta share with you guys. I'm just going to show you the picture of the young girl so you can like remember who it is that I'm talking about. I got an audio clip, but I got a video. It's really an audio clip. Unfortunately, this young lady that they beat with the hammer, the little girl, the little baby that was beaten with the hammer. Well, some very disturbing things, some very disturbing allegations has come out about her mother. That situation is definitely ripe on TikTok. Yeah, and it's not going nowhere. I'm talking about, wow. When you hear this, it is going to blow your mind. I'm not even going to say nothing until it's done. I'm just going to leave that up on the screen right there. Listen to this. Just listen to this. Let me just show my screen for a little bit so you can see, right? Let me show. Alright, you remember this little girl? Remember this little girl? Oh yeah. I know y'all remember that little girl. Alright. Let me stop sharing my screen. Oh Lord, y'all couldn't see her, huh? Damn, y'all couldn't see her. My bad. Let's go. Y'all, oh Lord, where am I? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Remember this little girl? If you remember that little girl, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys remember this little girl, put a 1 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all remember that little girl, right? Alright. Let me see. Anybody remember this young lady? Well, I'm going to remind you. Let me play the audio. Diana, you remember. All right, let me play the audio.
The little girl got $1,000 and her cousin get $1,000. And the next one they tell her, I said, you know she got $200 and get $1,000. You know what the mother do? The mother not get her nothing now. And she's supposed to need the money. It's the reason why price don't have a phone. Because all communication will go through the mother.
And that may I tell people that she never have a phone and she never have a TikTok. That may I tell people can
she use her sister phone to go up on TikTok. She have a TikTok account.
Because she did have
one. I lower her from her phone because guess what?
No phone,
any link have got through the mother. That's what little girl said. When the mother said, when man come to her and the little girl she sleep and little girl don't wake her, little girl tell the people say she sleep and she say you're old man, go and sleep. Why you think the price don't tell her? Eh?
Cause you know nobody know.
No. When the man them come, the man say me have $5 grand, I can get some front. And she send the man in the room with the price. And all the time price up to it.
Oh.
People, not my word. That came off TikTok. So the allegation is that basically the mother of that girl, the allegation, not my word, is that she's selling her daughter. Now, I am not saying that that is true. The reason why I'm even playing it, and I have one more piece of audio about that same situation to play. Hold on. Listen to the second audio.
She push a penny per man. And I like, you know, the price sister at the age of 5 was great. 5 and the people and buy out her mother and give her money and she just doesn't say nothing.
But you know, so that's
wholesale up at 3 Mile. Did you know that?
I never know that part there, I know them
General, big, if you had be a blogger, no, just sit down and just make with information, just go out and get the information.
Actually, the people
in
people stop saying things.
You hear me? You have to come from a platform, man. Come from a platform. Come hear the things. Yeah.
So, that is even more disturbing. That audio there is even more disturbing. A 5-year-old, I have to play that back again. Jesus Christ.
She push out the penny per man. And I like, you know, the price sister at the age of 5 was great. 5 and the people and buy out her mother and give her money and she just doesn't say nothing.
But you know, so that's
wholesale up at 3 Mile. Did you know that?
I never know that part there, I know them
General, big, if you had be a blogger, no, just sit down and just make with information, just go out and get the information.
Actually, the people people stop saying things.
You hear me? You have to come from a platform, man. Come from a platform. Come hear the things. Yeah. So, that is very disturbing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the young lady that was unalived. In this article, it says man charged for murder of the 14-year-old Price Johnson. In the audio, this is who they're talking about, and her sister was raped at 5. These are all allegations, but my God, ladies, parents, brothers, protect the kids. Protect the kids. This is a very, very serious. Alright? We have women out here that literally are selling their daughters. Protect the babies. Again, I'm not saying that this young lady's mother did that. I am saying these are some dark realities that happen in our country. Alright? Mothers are selling their daughters to men. The man like them like a young green, as long as the man a give the mother money. Yeah, man. And she talk to her daughter. Have them involved at a young age. Why you think enough of these young girls, they're with man early? The mother tell them straight, say, listen, you now go mess around with a young boy. Young boy can't send you to school and can't buy you what you want and get to find a rich old man. You have mothers that do that and they push their kids on these men. It is a dark reality here in Jamaica, but it is a reality here in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? It is sad, but these are some of the realities. Yeah, just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. It's really, really bad. It's really, really bad out here, bro. Really, really bad out here. And then the babies are missing as well. So we have to keep praying. Jamaica need a shake up. And it's so funny. That's what Mark Stewart has been preaching recently. A shaking is coming. She said, Bolo, from all that I hear, the mother is to be locked away for good. Hard labor. She didn't like those kids. Like I said, I don't know if this is true, you know. These are allegations. But if this is true, I agree with the statement that you made. No, she can't rest in peace. She was violated, whether the mother knew or not. Bernal, big up. David, big up. Diana, big up. So let me know what you think in the comment section about that. Nora, big up. What we are gonna do? What are we gonna do, man? Sassy 81, stop calling me a joke. Big up Sassy 81 and big up Sassy D. Yeah, but what go on at Jamaica? May I tell you? It's very, very disturbing for you. I'm not lie. Let me see what go on in a place here. Oh, this is one liar. I want to hear this. Hear this, because this is our next thing too I get out on in Jamaica. Jesus Christ. I want to listen to that liar here. Oh, sir.
Near.
No. I'll touch Trelawney again, you know. I go touch Trelawney again because I don't want none of them don't they feel like say we afraid of people, you know. This is one lawyer when afraid to fight for the rights of them clients. Alright? So listen to me now. I saw the JCF putting up on Instagram that there are several operations being led across the parish of Trelawney. Well, that is a good thing in a JCF. Because guess what? No matter what, we love to see when the police are out there doing their work. Because police should be really there to protect and to serve and to reassure us. And as such, we really love to see the police out there. But, you see what we don't like? Is when the police come out there and they breach people's rights and deal with people a certain way. The police can do their work, fight crime, and who is to get arrested and charged. And at the same time, persons' rights are respected while they are doing that. But over in Trelawney now, it is alleged, right, that the police went on an operation up in, I believe it's Clarkstown area, day before yesterday. Today's Saturday. They went there on Thursday, and they took one of my client's girlfriend into custody. They released her. And you know what happened? 80,000 Jamaican dollars was removed from the house of the persons. 80,000 Jamaican dollars. Now, when I went to the station, there was nothing logged in any book about this $80,000. Now the persons need back their money. So Jamaica Constabulary Force High Command, this 80,000 Jamaican dollars that was removed from the cologne box of the young man in Clarkstown, Trelawney, on that operation on Thursday morning, Trelawney Parish. We need back that $80,000. And let me tell you something, Commissioner of Police, I see you try, but let me tell you this. I have over 20 complaints of persons missing money in Western Jamaica when certain police officers come on operation.
Wow.
And sometimes the clients just leave it alone. These things have to stop. Don't look good. You understand? Have to stop. It don't look good. And let me tell you something. You can't talk all kind of things when you want to talk now when I say this, you know. You understand? But it'll happen and it needs to stop. But anyway, we want back this $80,000. So Trelawney Police High Command, get serious about this, because we're not going to put down this one. I told the police yesterday when I came there that we need back this $80,000. So all the police officers that went on that operation, SP in charge of Trelawney, start the investigation. I probe, we come in there. Mr. Commissioner, it don't look good when these police officers go on operation and then when them leave, you hear say money missing. And I'm not like the youth I tell. Yeah, me know, sir, man, I go say, I'm not like the youth I tell. Yeah, man, I'm not like I tell. You have no reason to tell lie. Because 80,000 on to him. But the principle of it, we want it back. Alright? So, we expect to hear something by Monday.
So people, the police them, some of the police them are going at the people them home and I raid them and I thief them money. And the first time I hear about this, from last year I hear about this. So if police come on the yard, make sure so them have a warrant. And thirdly, make sure so you have some type of legal representative. You understand? Secondly, I mean. And thirdly, turn on the phone and videotape everything what them a do. Make sure say somebody there everywhere and I also then there. You understand? Because $80,000 not give away. People just not give away $80,000. That a rent money for you 2-3 months for some people depending upon where they live. You understand? What can go so?
What can go so? What can go so? Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Alright, my people, I'm not brought a phone today, you know. I'm gonna cut this live right at the 2 hour and 12 mark. Soon a look more here. Until tomorrow, until next time. Have yourself a blessed evening. And stay safe out there and stay prayed up. Saturday! Miss Chicago! All the ladies. Big up on yourself. All like Jenna them. Big up on yourself to Zin. BRV family. You know it go. Look more. Let me know what you think about the program in the comment section. I hope I was as star as I could be. Give me some feedback. Alright? See you guys later. Constructive criticism is always welcome. Have a wonderful evening. Blessings.